Hi again everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. So I'm here doing another update on BBIG stock. BBIG, aka VINCO Ventures, has had a strong past week. It has basically been spurred on since the market rebound last week on the news of the Fed announcing their first rate rise and Russia surprisingly making a coupon payment on their bonds. The latter event I think being the more significant of the two as it signifies a sign of normalcy in the global markets. Anyway, heading into Friday's trade, BBIG stock has basically gained 33% over the past 5 sessions, rising from $2.31 last Friday through to $3.09 as of market close yesterday, and in fact traded positively over 8 of the past 9 sessions. So the question needs to be asked, is there much momentum left in the stock? Last week, I did kind of call this turnaround when I spoke about the MACD indicator signaling a reversal for the stock's fortunes. And based on the daily chart, there still seems to be some positive momentum in the MACD, but this red signal line is starting to creep up, which may mean the positive momentum could be coming to an end. I think this thesis is further supported by the fact that the volume that is sustaining the current rally is dropping off, yet the stock is still pushing towards highs, a sign that there is declining support for the play. And we may start to see a bit of divergence in trading patterns occur. Anyway, it is worth remembering that technicals can often not count for much for a stock like this. Much of the momentum that often drives BBIG stock is the news cycle or chatter on Reddit, and BBIG is at the moment the 22nd most talked about stock on Reddit, which makes me think there may still be some further push for this play, especially when you consider the current state of the short squeeze. BBIG is now 34th on the FinTel list of hot short squeeze plays, up from 138th last week. While the outstanding short float hasn't changed too drastically, with only 14% of stock held in short positions, it is now attracting a higher borrow fee at about 39%, with only 0.8 days on average to cover. There is definitely a lot more pressure on the shorts to cover at the moment than there was this time last week. So while the stock seems to be mirroring the broader market and showing signs of slowing from last week's momentum, the increased chatter and reheated nature of the short squeeze play makes me think we could still see a further push for the stock on Friday and maybe then even beyond next week. Now, how far this run can go is a little bit more of a challenging question. As we can see from this green line on the hourly chart, BBIG has struggled to push beyond the $3.30 mark in a meaningful way this week. If it is able to breach this point, I would be looking at the $3.50 level as a psychological barrier for the stock to cross, before then looking at the $3.80 mark as the next point of upper resistance, which was set in the height of the stock's last attempted rally about a month ago. On another note, referring back to my early discussion about the MACD indicator, when we look at it on an hourly basis, it has in fact already turned negative and has done so for the past 2 trading sessions. I think this is another sign that technical momentum has definitely departed BBIG stock, at least for the time being. Anyway, barring any further broad macro negativity, that was my thoughts on BBIG stock heading into Friday's trade. Not that any of this is investing advice, but I have personally stopped holding the stock, but have been using it more for day trading opportunities, hoping to catch some of the momentum from these different rallies. The company and their attempts to branch out and be innovative that started off last year seem to have lost a fair bit of their shine in 2022. Though I am happy to see this change for the company's sake, but at the moment I just feel that that's where the stock is psychologically. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the current BBIG run? Will it continue into Friday and beyond, or are we approaching a reversal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If there is another stock you'd like me to cover, drop a tinker symbol in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Until next time everyone, may the markets trade in your favour. Cheers.